World Cyber Games 2006 Grand Finals in Monza, Italy. We're about ready to go live in what is a most anticipated match here on Inferno between the Swedes and Denmark, NoA versus NiP. Last year's winner of Counter-Strike, which was actually Source, was 3D. And who will take it this year? Well, we're still on a long road down. Well, let's start us off on the pistol round. Jeff, take us away.
All right, we have NoA going to be starting out on the terrace side, working that middle area right now. They're trying to spot to see if NiP is going to push. NiP playing aggressive here, is taking it to the apartments. They're pushed up in the apartments. They've only got one member over at B. That is Zed, and it looks like we're going to see a full-out rush on the B bomb site here from Team NoA. Starting things off, here come the smokes, the grenades. They're rushing it. Zed's going to fall back into the site. Let's see what happens. Zed going to do some damage here to 3. Make that 4 members. He's finally going to go down, but he got a lot of damage in on 4 members of NoA. I believe dinks on all of them, headshots. So we'll see whether Team NoA will be, NiP will be able to retake the bomb site. Coming in, we see one headshot there from NiP. Chasing him down is NiP, chasing him outside the bomb site. Ins getting 1 frag in there, but NoA, MJE with 2 big ones. And NiP will be down to just spawn. He takes out all HPX. Will he clutch 2 versus 1? No, he will not. Patty will finish him off, and Team NoA will take the pistol round, making the score 1-0 here, Wheat.
Classic start to a classic game. NoA versus NiP, just fantastic. I personally am a huge fan of the pistol rush up the banana bomb site. NoA able to take that one, now up 1 round on the terrace side. They should have guns. Let's find out what they're going to do next. It looks like we are going to have a 3-man stack by the CT over at the B bomb site. And you can see here that NoA is considering that banana, but they're going to make sure just to be 100% careful that they didn't totally stack up. Well, there is one member of NiP over at the cupboard, and it looks like we're going to have a rotation. This could be real bad for NiP. Granted, this is a gun round for NoA, so they should have no problem with this, but they are going to sneak their way up the banana right now. You can see as they start to fire some spam down the side. Now NiP is completely stacked, the A bomb site. They're going to make their way in, and what an easy round for NoA this will be. They're going to realize they have absolutely no contention here. Now, it's unclear if maybe they got some mixed communication signals, or they thought possibly that NoA was going to rush all B, but now NiP is going up to the middle. They may try to flank through banana. This could be interesting here, but no, it won't matter, as NoA has banana bomb site on lockdown. The bomb has gone down, and there's 23 seconds ticking away on that bomb timer. Like I said, easy win here as they pick off another one, and there are 3 members remaining. It looks like HPX up near the CT spawn might actually run into spawn here. And NiP could really use at least 1 frag for their money situation, but I don't think they're going to get anything, and they will not. There are 2 members left for NiP. They'll go ahead and save as the target is successfully bombed, and that will make it a 2-0 lead in favor of NoA.
Yeah, I want to touch on something you mentioned earlier, Wheat, that we really is important for these guys to try and get a couple frags on the rounds that they cannot afford to buy guns. They want to try and get 1 or 2 frags so they can help their money situation out for the next round, so that maybe we can have a player dropping a weapon, but also so that in the 4th round they can have plenty of money. Perhaps they can buy deagles with the money that they make also. Right. Deagles buy an upgraded pistol. That's what's important for them. But right now we can see NiP stacking 3 at the netted A bomb site. We have over there Robin, Zet, and Wally. And playing over, Robin, Ins and Wally over at the B bomb site. We have Spawn and Zet playing, and it looks like NoA playing a very slow tactic, slowly working up this banana hallway to take it to this B bomb site in just a minute. Oh, we see a spot there by NoA. They're going to fall back. It looks like we have a rotation coming from NiP. Coming fast is Robin from Counter Terror Spawn. NoA changing things up, getting ready to head up middle. Oh, they run into a member of Team NiP. 2 big frags here from NoA into alternate middle, and NiP will go down as NoA will run unscathed into the netted A bomb site. Wallenberg now moving his way into the moto pit here. Let's see whether these guys can get some frags on entry, trying to pick off around that middle corner. The bomb's going to go down at the A bomb site. Wallenberg going down at the hands of HPX. Ave going to take out one as well. Sonic popping Robin in the face, and it looks like Patty going to get the final kill onto Zet. That's going to make the score 3-0 in favor of NoA. Going into the big first gun round, Wheat, this is a crucial round.
And that is the first time that we've seen NiP get a frag since the opening pistol round, so that will be important for them, and we will be having a full buy round here. So NoA having no problem so far as the T, and on Inferno, that's a nice when you just run up those 3 frags. And now you can see we do have off in the hand of HPX. making his way down. In fact, it's AKs across the board, and HPX is the only one with the op. Av with the bomb now, and a little hesitation by Team NoA, which is probably actually a fantastic thing. They're not going to commit to either the A or the B bomb site quite yet. You can see it looks like Inns is actually up on top of the sniper deck, or around the corner hiding away, and he will get taken out. He is spotted, and he does take out one member of NoA, but it will not be enough so far. It's now a 4-on-4 situation. 2 in the apartments and 2 waiting for Banana, and they're trying to figure out which bomb site will be the most appropriate one to go for. It looks like a rotation through the apartments, and it may be the Banana that they go ahead and commit to. That B bomb site will be the target, and it would be a good choice, as Zet is the only individual in there who is defending that bomb site. We've got a slow rotation by the counter-terrorists over to the B bomb site, and here we're going to see Spawn now making his way up. He might meet them up in the middle. He's not going to go through the back hallways. He's going to actually go up through the middle. They should meet up with it right now. Spawn will send a flashbang out. He gets one, but he's taken down by Patty. And will NoA make their way into this bomb site? You've still got Zed in the back. Who's going to take down? No, Sonic takes down Zed. That's a clear road. They should get this bomb down. There's only one man remaining, and it looks like he is rotating over. That is Robin, and he's at full health. He's got an M4 in hand. Zonic not doing so hot, but not as bad as HPX in terms of hit points. He's going to send in an HE. That one does a little bit of damage to HPX, but not a whole lot. And the terrorists win as they take down Robin coming through those main doors. Nice round by NoA, especially considering, Smeagol, that was the full gun round right there.
Yeah, NoA having a lot of success at this B bomb site. NiP throwing away a man early in the form of Oscar Holm, who'd pushed up, got fragged early on, but he was able to take out one member, so that was not too bad of a push. You really want to get one or maybe 2. If you get 2 guys, you've done even more than your job. If the counter-terrorists, you kill 1 terrorist every round, then you will win the round. But
Absolutely.
Last round, I want to comment on something, the way that NiP is playing this B bomb site. They play 1 member at the B bomb site. That's how they play. They'll play with a fast rotator coming over quickly if they see a B rush, but it's not working out for them right now, as NoA has had their way at that B bomb site all game long. Right now we're seeing an A tactic here from Team NoA, pushing up middle. Oh, MJE and Ave with 2 big kills onto Zet and Wally, and here goes NoA into the netted A bomb site. In's going to be all the way on his own over there. Spawn is the second member of NiP left alive, as Spawn with the Desert Eagle all the way up middle onto Zonic, and it looks like NiP could come back this round, even though it is an eco round for them. Here goes MJE peeking out the window. He takes out Spawn, and Inns will be the last member left standing for NiP in that Moto pit. Patty going to be over at that A bomb site right now. MJE will cover in the bomb. They got it planted here. Here you can see the perspective of Ave watching with that AK-47 trained on counter-terrorist. Spawn back to INS, waiting for exit kills with that Desert Eagle as they may come out towards the library. He's just going to sit there. He peeks out now, does a little bit of damage to MJE, almost gets the frag, but the bomb should go off soon. Holm going to chase him down. Oh, Patty will take him out, but not before Holm gets a nice headshot onto MJE. That's going to make the score 5-0 in favor of NoA, and NiP really needs to get on the comeback train.
They really do. Right now, they had their chance of the full buy round. They weren't able to get it. They had to save the last round, as you mentioned, and we enter into round number 6. And NoA, they've got to be feeling confident right now. After what was a very close pistol round that could have gone either way, I feel like they've really locked down these latter rounds afterward. It looks like they are going to go rush up middle. At least they're going to have a 3-2 split. They're going to keep 2 guys back at the B bomb site in the banana hallway. And interesting to note is that Zonic is back there with the bomb, and he's going to slowly rotate around. He might have gotten the orders to go ahead and come on through middle. The smokes are down in the middle, and on the bomb site we see the first kill by NiP. They're going to open it up with the second one, and that could be big. MJE also hurting very bad, and they will rotate around with the bomb. It does look like MJE will make his way through CT Spawn. He could meet up with Spawn, as you see him coming around the corner right now. Yes, Spawn takes him out and devastates MJE. That makes it a 4-on-2 situation, as Walla has gone down in that matchup, and there is not much that the T are going to be able to do. It is going to be very, very hard for them to insert themselves into this covered bomb site, but they're going to go for it anyway. INS, no, my God, they got the op shot. They could go for the bomb plan, and that'll be huge because they'll get the money behind it. You've got one in the moto moto pit. The bomb has gone down, and it's a 2-on-2 situation. They equalized at HPX, the last man standing. He misses the op shot, but it was a close one. He knows he gave away his position, and Spawn comes in big on that round, and they needed that one badly. They did get the plant, which was good for them. That will help with their money situation, but the bottom line, Smeagol, is that NiP really needed that round, and they got it. It's now 5-1 in favor of NoA.
Yeah, NoA is huge for them to lose that round because, Marcus, you got to know what it feels like to be beating a team such as NiP, who won those events that we mentioned earlier, to be beating his team 5-0, to start out that way and then come back and lose that round. I mean, the momentum that you feel while beating that team is great. I mean, you are energized. You feel like $1 million when you're beating a team like that. And then when you lose that round, it all comes crashing down. And Spawn was able to show them, hey, we're not going to let this one go easily. We're not going to let you guys pick up that momentum. We are not going to get crapped on here today. And Spawn really playing it well there, but we need to see better cohesiveness from NiP. They've got a little bit of a roster shakeup with Spawn joining in instead of Heaton. Although Spawn may be a better skilled player, it may affect their communication skills. It may affect their teamwork a little bit negatively, and that may be what we're seeing here just now. It looks like we have NoA stacking up in alternate middle. We have Zonic getting boosted up into the window room. Patty now headed into the apartments. Playing in middle, we have MJE and Ave, and now we have HPX heading into the apartments. Apartments, Robin takes down Patty. Oh, and Patty peeking out. We had a push-up stack from Inns and Robin. Beautiful execution there from NiP, and we'll see what NoA decides to do this round as they continue to press towards this A-bomb site. Wally with the op from the back of the library, taking down Zonic. Huge frag there, and NoA will be whittled down to only 2 members as they work their way into the site, continuing that way. Inns will go down as Wally and Robin picking up 2 more big frags onto MJE and Wally on Ave as HPX, the final member to get fragged by Robin, pulling out that USP, getting it done. The score will be 5-2 in favor of NoA, but NiP picking up those 2 key rounds, Marcus. They're able to string those 2 rounds together after losing 5 rounds in a row. We know how important that is with the money system. Wheat, maybe you want to explain a little bit about that.
Well, you know, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. First, I want to say good job by NiP. They really needed to string that together. But the bottom line is that if they don't win these rounds, they are awarded money for losing. But if you win a round and then start losing again, you're going to have to regain that momentum, and that money system can be a hindrance. Sometimes it's an advantage, other times it's a disadvantage. And this time, it's working in favor of NiP. Now, NoA was able to plant that round, the last round before last, so they're not hurting so bad in the money. Plus, they won 5 rounds before that. So, if they lose this round, I would expect an eco round either next or even after that. Possibly a partial bye, but I don't think they're going to risk it. I think that they can afford to give up an eco round. So let's look here in round number 8. We've got 54 seconds already left on the clock. No one has gone down yet, and NoA got 3 men inside the banana bomb site. Now, the bomb is not there. In fact, the bomb is all the way back at the T area. So this could be risky. If NoA does make their way into the B bomb site, they might have to go all the way back for that bomb because there's only 2 NiP members there, and that would be unfortunate if it happened before the rotation. And we do see NoA opening things up with the first frag, and there's the rotation by CT, and exactly what I said. Now we see NoA having to go back to grab the bomb, and they're going to not be able to go into the B bomb site. The good news is they made their way into the A bomb site completely uncontested, so they actually faked, and they even faked so well that I didn't see it. Now NoA inside the covered bomb site, NiP having to rotate through the library. One coming in through the back, and that'll be big. The bomb's gone down, but we've got Zet coming in through the pass, and they could get it 2 more in the moto pit. It's a 3-on-2 situation. What will happen here as Penny goes down, and NoA will get the defuse here, and that was a NiP will get the defuse, and that was a very, very good salvage round by NiP there. I saw the rotation over. It was a little too early. They faked, and you know what? NoA just could not lock down that cover bomb site. You mentioned earlier that it's very difficult for NiP or for any CT team to retake that bomb site. And I have to give credit to, I believe it was Zet, coming in through the middle, flanking, beautifully done. And now we've got a 5-3 round score. Still in favor of NoA, but NiP is starting to bring it back.
Here we go. NiP pushing down Banana, trying to do some spamming. And it looks like they've got Ave, HPX, and MJE down pretty low. But I want to talk a little bit about last round. Zet coming up on the flank, Marcus, taking out 1. It was a huge round. This is just an eco round, so I'm not going to talk much about it as NoA is just rushing up middle here, just trying to throw this round away. It looks like NiP totally dominating, only 1 frag for NoA, but a nice retake take last round. Zet came up on the flank through middle. One jumped out of window room to try and flank the flanker, and Zet was able to kill him, and that was crucial, as then NiP was able to peek out of the library and dominate everybody in that bomb site. It was a great round by NiP, but here we go into the 10th round. Wheat, what do you expect?
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, NiP is in a good position now, because even though they were up by 5, that eco round came at the perfect time for them. They're now only one round behind. It's a completely different game, and now we've got what? It looks like we got NiP extending themselves out from the covered bomb site, and NoA is actually completely back near the CT spawn. Not quite. They're going to make their way now into the banana. The bomb is there, and you will see there with the op, that's HPX. One of them goes down. That's over by the apartments, and then NiP extending into the apartments as well. They're going to make a push into the banana. It could be a 2-on-1 situation, and NoA has a clear road into the B bomb site if they get it. We'll see Spawn throw down a smoke right in the middle and try to go in through the back hallways. No, he's going to come right up through the middle. And no, he does decide to go in through the back, and NoA will set up inside the B bomb site. We will have a flanker. Inns coming in through the back. He's going to meet up with Patty, and he does take him out. And the bomb has gone down. But the question is can NoA defend right here? A 3-on-2 situation. You can see Inns making his way in now. He's going to meet up with one. He takes one out. Zonic also gets one himself. And the terrorists do man the bomb. No, it's Robin who comes in huge with that frag at the end. M4 headshot on Zonic, and I thought for sure that Zonic on his way in was going to have it no problem, but NiP ties this one up, Smeagol. Amazing 5-5 round score here in the first half, and you know what? Something should be said about that, because NoA starting things off very strong. I bet a lot of people out there were like, this could be an easy T side for NoA, but like I said, the eco round came at the right time. They've rotated well. They've just overall played and changed what they needed to change dynamically very well against NoA.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to say that NiP's rotation has been on so far, Marcus, and only one criticism for them. As they came into that B bomb site last round, they didn't come in all together. That's so important for them to come in all together at once. They should have converged on Zonic. 3 versus 1, he has no chance. Right. But he was able to take out 2 as they came in one by one. They flanked around behind. There was sort of some ring around the rosy, if you will, around that action box in the B bomb site, which is the box in the middle of the site, and Zonic was able to take out 2. That should not have even happened. That's 2 guns lost. That's almost $10,000 that NiP threw out the window by not playing that round properly. But here we go. Looks like NoA going to revert back to the B tactic here. But Spawn, peeking out, takes down 1, 2. Zet going to peek out as well, taking out the 3rd out. They're going to get the frag onto Spawn, leaving just Zonic here, overstranded at this B bomb site. Patty all the way over at A. Zet going to finish off Zonic. The bomb is down, but Inns peeking out over from the library, taking out Patty, who was all the way over by CT Spawn. Don't know what he was doing all the way over there. His entire team was going into B.
Not sure either.
But the score will be 6-5 in favor of NiP.
You know, I gotta say, already Spawn coming out so strong. Highest fragger over on the NiP side. We've seen him in the last 3 rounds consistently be the key player here for NiP, and that's going to be very important. He's got 19 right now, and they have now taken the lead, so that could be the momentum that they were looking for. Let's take a look at the action here in round number 12. We're going to have MJE making his way up the middle. Looks like no one covering the banana bomb site, but that's okay. They're going to make their way around. Oh, this is going to be a save now for NoA, and we knew one was coming up again. So they're not going to rush this time, which is probably a smart move. They definitely threw away that round. I believe that was round number 9. But NiP going to wait for them by the covered bomb site, opening things up. Zet and Spawn on Patty and Zonic. They're going to both get M4 shots on their opponent, and the bomb will go down. Av is the holder, and he drops it, and this will be a quick round. They make quick work of NoA on that eco round. They cover the bomb well. They extend out of the A bomb site. Perfectly done for a eco round.
Yeah, and I want to go back to the momentum, Marcus, to talk about the momentum here. NoA won the first 5 rounds, and since that, 7 rounds have gone to NiP, and NoA has not won 1 round since.
Yep.
So momentum does play a huge factor in Counter-Strike. Now NoA is getting screwed by the money system. Every time they lose a round, they are getting screwed out of money, and they're going to have to keep saving and keep on the buy, save. If they keep losing rounds. If they win a round, the money gets reset, and then they don't have any money again. So they have to string 2 round wins together in order to get back on the comeback train and to win these couple rounds out, these last couple rounds, last 3 rounds of the half. We are in the 13th round here, and we will see who is able to come out on top, as it looks like NoA staying back, playing back by middle. We have Zet pushed out down Banana a little bit. He's peeking out by those boxes. He's going to fall back now. We have Wally with the op playing over at Banana this round, and he will be playing there, as it looks like we have Spawn in middle, taken down 2. Can he get more? It looks like we have HPX pushing up with the AWP. Here comes NoA around the right-hand side middle. Patty going to come out of the apartments here in just a second. We have Ins playing inside that site. Zet rotating out of the library right now. Wally coming as well. Oh, but looks like that was Sonic getting the drop on Ins, and there they go into the A side. Going to get the bomb planted, but Zet with the frag. He's going to get finished off by Patty. Sonic going down, as I mentioned, at the hands of Zet. HPX and Patty versus Wally. Wallenberg making his way into the site, finished off by HPX, and there's that round win for Team NoA. Can they get 2 in a row, Marcus? They need to win these last few rounds going into second half if they want to have a chance.
You know what? I was even going to say, Jeff, the NiP was looking like a more confident team going into these past rounds, having strung 7 together. And, you know, that was good for NoA to bring that one back. You explained the money system, and that was exactly the time they needed to get it done. Those saves were brutally killing them versus NiP and just giving them back the rounds. You could see Spawn coming in with 2 more huge kills there in that last round, putting him at 25 frags. And very, very nicely done there on the CT side. So let's take a look. As you can see, the terrorist side is very, very spread out. We've got 2 in the apartments, in the back apartments, 1 waiting outside the Banana. And NiP is actually, for as little defense as NiP has in the B bomb site, I'm amazed that we haven't seen NoA going for it a little bit more. And they just, I mean, the only time they went for it was a full-on rush and in the initial pistol round. So, you know, maybe they need to work a different strat. They've been working this covered bomb site quite a bit, and NiP's kept it on lockdown. Now, they did win the last round, which was very, very nicely done. They were able to get it, and like you said, very hard for the CT to rotate in. And now we're going to have them coming out of the apartments. I don't think NiP has any idea where they are right now. And here comes the rush. You can see them. They're all going to go in there now. The flashbangs come out. The first kills are exchanged back and forth, and we have another one coming out from Patty. They're going to get the bomb in there, and the bomb will get planted. That means that NiP must make a 3-man rush into this. It's a 3-on-3 situation. There's going to be a nice T kill there on Wally, taking him out of the equation. And now what will Spawn and Zet do as they rotate around? They're going to come back through the right side, and it won't matter. Spawn goes down. He's spotted from the moto pit, and a second one. The right side proves not to be good for NiP, and NoA will pick up that round. Very nicely done. That will tie things up here 7-7 as we go into the final round, Smeagol, of first half.
Yeah, the crucial frag that round, Wheat, was Wally in the moto pit playing there. Then he got fragged. He was waiting for the retake. He was waiting for his teammates to catch up so they could all 3 retake the bomb site together, and it didn't work out as he got fragged. And then Zed and Spawn were strung out on their own, and it didn't happen for them. They could have gotten it done, but it's more likely with 3 than what it is with 2, especially versus 2 or 3 members.
Right.
And especially, as we mentioned, retaking that site is very hard. You got to come from multiple angles. You got to come at those guys. You got to chase them down, and it wasn't able to happen that round for NiP. Right now, we are in the final round of the first half, and this is going to determine who's going to be leading going into the second half. It's a very important round. It's gonna be confidence going into the second half. Even with a 1-round lead, it's going to mean it's just 1 fewer round you have to worry about next half, and it's going to mean a little bit of confidence going into that next half. So following now, we have Patty up in the apartment. Zonic going to be below that window room. 3 members of NoA dropping in that banana hall. That's going to be Av with the bomb. MJE leading the way, and HPX over there as well. So we'll take a look as it looks like they're working their way slowly up banana. Here come the flashbangs and smokes, but Zed coming from the site takes out 1. HPX pulls out that off, replies onto Zed, and will be Robin coming up with another big frag all the way over at that other site, taking out 1. Ins going down at the hands of Patty, but Robin takes out another one. Frag him from behind. He frags the bomb carrier. He's going to peek out again. Can he take out Patty? They're ringing around the rosy right now as Patty's going to fall back to the A bomb site right now. He's going to try and get this bomb planted, but Robin comes up with another frag. Can he win? It's a 2 versus 1 now. Spawn and Robin versus Patty. Robin will wait for his teammate now slowly as they've got plenty of time. The bomb has just been planted. Spawn and Robin getting ready to head around the right-hand side of this bomb site. Patty waiting for him. Here they are going to throw some smoke. He's going to know where they're coming from now. Here they go, peeking the site. There he They know exactly where he is. Here we go. Spawn chasing him down. Can Spawn pull it off? He knows exactly where he's at. He pulls out the M4, but he runs out of ammunition, and NoA will win, making the score 8-7 in favor of NoA, pulling it back, going into second half.
Very, very nicely done for the first half. 7-8. Unbelievable there. A back and forth battle. NoA looking like they were starting to fall apart, and they brought it back to their side. Take a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to have the second half between NoA and NiP. Jeff, any final comments on that round?
Oh, great house to both teams. NiP losing it out 8-7. They still have definitely a chance in this match, Marcus. This pistol round is going to be a big one.
Absolutely. The pistol round will determine a lot here, as either one of these teams could make a nice pull ahead with those 3 rounds that can be picked up, possibly. But we've seen some unorthodox things happen. There you see the score between the first half, 8-7 in favor of NoA. A very close one here on Inferno. And we'll get started with the second half in just a moment. For NiP, the pistol round means a lot, Smeagol, and I'm going to let you take it away.
All right, following NiP right now, they will be on the terrorist side, starting us off. NoA with not the head stack, but the stack rather at the B bomb site. 4 members over there, and if NiP can figure that out, they can hit this A bomb site, and they will have an easy round win. But it looks like they are taking it very, very slow. It looks like we have Spawn as well as I believe that's Robin all the way up. No, Spawn and Inns boosting into that window room. NoA now coming back, bringing things back, sending 4 over to that netted site, so leaving 1 at that B site, starting out with 4, now switching the 4 over to the A site, and we'll see whether NiP can figure things out right now, as it looks like they're trying to do something here. They're hanging out back by terrorist Spawn. I don't really know what's going on with them, as they're taking it very, very slowly, and this is interesting to see, because we don't know really what's going on with these guys. They're hanging out on the ramp up to middle. It's a very interesting spot for them to be hanging out, and it looks like HPX starting things out for NoA as he takes out Inns. That was over at the A site, and it looks like here we go, NiP with the full-out rush into the B site right now, throwing down some smoke. Here they go. It's going to be all about entry frags right now, Wheat, and here they go with the bomb plant. Getting it down right now is Wally, as he will plant the bomb, and they're going to wait for the rotation here from NoA, and here it comes into the site. Going to get 1 frag, but he can't get more as Wally takes him out. MJE and Patty, last 2 standing versus Spawn, and Spawn can continue to play up to point. He will win this round. If he can't get it, he can't get it. He's hiding in the back. Can he take out 1? No, he won't even get 1 as MJE finishes him off. NoA will claim the pistol round, and they will claim possibly the next 2 rounds, Marcus, and that's going to be huge for NoA, making the score 9-7 in favor of NoA.
You know, and it's even bigger considering that NoA did end that first half in the lead. They managed to pick up the pistol round on the T side. Although it was a little bit more unorganized of a pistol round, it was still good nonetheless. And that round, I gotta say, I think NiP was just trying to draw them out, trying to fake them a little bit, question whether or not they were going A or B, and it worked for NoA. And now we're going to see NiP with a full-on rush through the apartments, and these are the kinds of rounds that I actually like. They've got 2 guys from NoA on the CT side in. They'll send all 5 members through the apartments, so this could be a devastating setup here. And look at Patty, 1, 2, 3, oh my God, almost goes for a 4th before he goes down. HPX comes in. Unbelievable there, as he had a gun. He didn't have to do anything, but he sat there with his USB and just completely wrecked NiP. Very nicely done as they pick up that second round. That was awesome as bodies were just falling from that apartment balcony over and over again. We now have NoA up 10-7.
Sheer devastation that round by NoA onto NiP. NiP really needs to get some frags on the board. They've only got a total of I think only 2 frags granted the bomb plan, so it looks like NiP is going to be struggling this round, but it looks like they have gone for a partial buy. Robin with 1 frag, but it looks like Mohammed Spawn taking down 1 as well, and it looked like they had gone for a full buy round, Marcus. This is a very risky decision by NiP, and it has not paid off. They're down 4 members to just Spawn in a 1 versus 3. It will be interesting to see what Spawn can do. Following Spawn right now, he's in the window room. We have Av here coming down out of Banana. Spawn gonna be in middle, waiting for the flag. There's the flag. Spawn gonna get a frag, but Av will finish him off on the flank, and that was a buy round for NiP, and that's gonna mean it could be a potential 2 more round losses as they attempt to save again. They will have to save this round.
You know, we saw a Team 3D do that just a week ago at the Digital Life Finals. They did not win that round, but they were able to pull off the partial buy very, very effectively. Unfortunately, not working out here for NiP, and as you said, could cripple them. It does look like they're all glocked up here as they will go ahead and be dropped down, and it's just a massacre over here at the covered bomb site. Even a 3-person HE grenade there as they come out. NiP absolutely devastated, and we said that it would give NoA a huge advantage because they were up 1 round by winning that pistol round, and not only that, but NiP going for that partial buy probably just handed the victory over to NoA. Let's hope that they might be able to swing it back in their favor.
All right, now it looks like we'll see whether NiP able to buy this round. It looks like they were, in fact, able to buy, so not crippled too badly by their partial buy round, or their full buy round on the second round. But starting things off, we have Av over at the netted A bomb site, taking out 1. Here comes MJE on the flank, but Robin's there. On the draw is Robin. HPX up and down 1, takes out in. HPX with another frag from the AWP, and Patty will come up huge as he mows down the final 2 members of NiP, flanking around behind in middle, making the score, I believe, 14-7 overall in favor of NoA, closing in on the end of the match here, Marcus.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're 3 rounds away from possible victory here for NoA. NiP taking that huge risk. It was good that they can buy, but now we're most certainly on a save round here, an eco round for NiP. You look at their scoreboard, and it's really just quite pathetic. I don't mean to put any sort of, they do have a buy here, so all AK-47 down, but their scoreboard is still pathetic. That doesn't change my thought. You've got Spawn with 4, 1-0-8-3. I mean, we've got a couple guys not even on the board. So NoA trying to mop this one up. They only need 3 frags to finish this one off. Let's see what we got here for the action. NiP now making their way up middle. They are going to go for the cover bomb site once again. They open up. This could be the round they need. HPX will be in the moto pit. He really needs to stop some of this push, but no, he won't. And the entire team of NiP made their way into the covered bomb site. 2 rotating around now through the library, but he might be met up first. Oh, bad rotate as Zonic does take out Spawn, and we do still have, 2 more members, Av and Zonic, the only 2 remaining, so NiP's 4, but there's 19 seconds left on this bomb clock, and unless a miracle happens and Av and Zonic pull out some intense, crazy military maneuvers, I think that we will have NiP winning this round and going on there. Oh my God, there's 1, 2, going for the defuse. It doesn't happen, but Zonic, no, he won't have a chance as the clock ticks down and the terrorists successfully bomb the site. 13-8 is the score. Smeagol, how important was that round for NiP, and do you think that's what they need to take this one to the 16-round mark?
Yeah, that was the most important round for NiP so far this half. They won that round. They were down so many, and now they're down 5, and now they came back 1. They need to string the round wins together, as we mentioned, for the money system. If you win the rounds, the money system is reset, and you're not getting that benefit of having the round lost. You get more money. Wally opening things up, using that famous off on Av, and they're gonna make their way into the B site as Zonic gonna get 1 frag, but he's gonna go down as well at the hands of NiP. Right now, NiP working their way in. HPX coming in from counter-terrorist Spawn. It looks like we have MJE slow on the rotation from NoA, and NoA may save their weapons as the bomb will get planted at the B banana bomb site. and it looks like NoA is going to go for the save here, Wheat, and that's an interesting decision. With 3 members left alive, 3 versus 4 going to save their guns. They got plenty of rounds to throw away, but I would prefer to not give NiP the 2 rounds that they need to get the money system back on track. So I would think it would be a smarter decision. They got plenty of money to go ahead and attack that bomb site, but MJE a little bit slow on that rotation, so that may be what happened that round. Wheat, what are your thoughts?
That was an interesting round right there, Smeagol. I'm not really sure, ending up 4-on-3. You know, I'm thinking that NoA is probably scared about having to possibly give up an eco round when they might be closer in round scores. So maybe they decided, you know what, guys, it's really not worth it to go ahead and give up our weapons. I saw an op as one of the weapons, and then 2 M4s. Now we're going to see here in just a moment, NoA, they are up 13-9, and they're going to be able to keep those. Yep, they're going to be able to buy just quite simply because of that. Now, the upcoming round, should they lose this one, then it could get real hairy. But what will NiP do, as Walla is the first one to go down, a minute 23 on the round clock. They've got 1 member of NiP all the way back in the side. 4 going to make their way through apartments and now up middle. And MJE has extended himself out just a little bit. You can see that he's going to peek into the corner, and he better be careful. If he does peek, he's going to actually decide that's not the right thing to go. Smokes come out, 1 at the apartment, and that might throw him off. This could be a great fake here by NiP. They're going to come up to the left side. Another smoke comes out. HPX with an op shot on ends. And who will they be able to make their way in? Spawn coming around the corner, takes out 1, finds another one, has his back turned to him, and he takes him down. NiP looking to win this round, and then no, the bomb is down. Patty coming in huge. It is a 1-on-3 situation. NoA pulls it back in their favor. Unbelievable, all thanks to Patty. Spawn, he got the kill on that guy who had his back turned, but Patty coming in big. He is definitely going to get a few pats on the back. They needed to stop that one. They're now 2 rounds away from victory. NiP was getting ready to climb up that mountain. They had gained a lot of speed, but now they've been seriously slowed down.
Yeah, luckily NiP able to afford weapons this round, Wheat, and if they lose this round, they will be, as you said, in a very hairy situation, and it looks like we have HPX playing from Banana. He opts 1, make that 2, clock it up to 3 as HPX is on fire, lighting things up. He drops a nade down, the 4th, can he get the ace? Robin is last man standing as HPX is pushing down. He wants the ace, but it looks like Robin with the bomb is headed to the other bomb site. He may run into Patty and MJE momentarily. Robin ducking into that window room as NiP is facing a tough loss here, Wheat, if they do lose. Following Robin, now he comes out of the window room, peeking out, takes down Patty. Can he get more frags? No! That will be HPX with the ace, and that is huge. NoA HPX acing Team NiP here at WCG 2006, live from Monza, Italy. You saw it here on Inside the Game, Wheat.
That was unbelievable, Smeagol. 4 with the op and 1 as the HE to add insult to injury. Not only that, but an ace to set them up for game point. Right here, this could be it for NoA. They looked a little shaky, but they've really started to bring it back. Walla, oh my God, NiP is on a save round for this closing round. This could be terribly bad. We do have NiP picking up an op, and that is a good weapon to have for the defense of this covered bomb site. They will not hit that one. It's a 4-on-3 situation. Another missed op shot. Don't know if that's in the right hands. I think that's in Enz's hands, and this is going to be a rough one. The bomb is down in the moto pit, and they are going to take another one out. It's a 2-on-4 situation. Both members of NiP are incredibly low on health right now, and this should be an easy win for NoA. And Spawn is the last man remaining, and he goes down, and NoA wins 16-9 after an unbelievable matchup between these 2 players. A crazy ace to take them into the final round. Smeagol, what do you have to say?
Well, I mean, this match is important because it determines who these teams will be playing in their next match. And although it doesn't matter because both of these teams will be advancing, it is important in the mindset of NiP. Will they be able to contend? Does this mean that A, NiP is not playing up to par? Does this mean that B, NoA is up on their level right now? Or does it mean that you know, it just happened randomly. But you know what? 16-9 is a very dominant score, and the NoA played very, very well right there. And I gotta say that it was a great match. The man of the match will go.
I'm sorry. I'm disagreeing with WCG right here, Smiggle. That is HPX with the full-on ace. He is the man of the match. But you know what? Patty did have some crucial key kills. But dude, HPX, that is a round that will go down in Counter-Strike history right there. 4 down the banana, 1 with an HE, and then ending up at the end. I thought during that rotation, right, he had to rotate to get the ace. How often does that happen? Unbelievable. Smeagol, any final comments on this match?
No, I just want to say great job to both teams. NiP playing well. I think they're still in this one, Wheat, and I think they still are top contenders. They are still the top dog going on, but NoA has shown that they are here. They are ready to play.
All right, well, closing things up live from WCG 2006 Monza, Italy. This is Inside the Game with DGA Wheat and Smeagol. And coming up next, Quake 4 All-Stars Final, Toxic versus Socrates, USA versus Sweden on Golang and Placebo. It's going to be a fantastic final here, and the first final for the World Cyber Games 2006 Grand Finals here in Monza, Italy.